So we started the Unsinkable program a few years ago. We are a foster family, and we learned right away with the first placement that we had that maybe some of the kids that we placed in our home wouldn't really understand how to swim, how to be safe around the water. Our first placement was a little girl who was 5-6 years old, and the first time that we had her near a pool, she didn't understand that she couldn't walk on the surface, that it wasn't a hard surface. She just walked right onto the water in the deep end and whoosh, went straight down. And we thought, oh gosh, we have some work to do. Because our kids love to swim, we thought, well, this might be a way that we can contribute is while kids are in our home, we can help them learn how to be safe around the water, help them learn how to swim. So we started signing our foster kids up for swim lessons. We reached out to the Y to see if there was any kind of a program that would help us financially with that, because they were foster kids and we learned that there wasn't. And we were able to afford the lessons for them, but we thought, boy, there's probably a bunch of families that are foster families that could also be doing this if they had a little bit of assistance, and maybe we could provide that assistance. We have a 15-year-old daughter now named Gabby, who we have adopted through the foster care system. She was also an unsinkable kid who didn't know how to swim when she was placed in our home. And she just finished her first year on the JV swim team at the high school. Had never been in a swim meet in her life and made enough progress that she could be in a high school sport. And I think she'll swim all 4 years for her school. We have some videos of her like up on the starting block and like jumping off and like
falling off.
So scared, and doing the penguin jumps, and she didn't know what she was doing, but she liked it and she was proud of herself, and she kept hearing from the instructors, "You're a natural at this. Wow, look at your form." And it felt like something that she was good at to her, and she hadn't ever had anything like that before, and now she identifies as a swimmer.
Yeah, and that's the difference between, like, some kids come in and they learn water safety, which by itself is a great result. Other kids come in like Gabby and figure out that they have a talent for something that they might not have ever known was there.
Lots of foster kids have not grown up around water. They haven't had an opportunity to take swim lessons. They maybe don't know anything about how to behave around a pool. We feel like that is a really important life skill for them to learn how to stay safe, responsible decision making around the water. We feel like the Y takes that really seriously.
Sometimes it's an access issue, so we see that kids don't have resources to take swim lessons or don't have a membership to a pool where they can go and swim around. Sometimes, though, we also see that it's a learned trait that mom and dad maybe didn't learn to swim. Not only do they not teach their kids to swim, but they do the opposite and teach the kids that's somewhere to stay away from. So this breaks that cycle a little bit, and it gives them, if nothing else, it gives them a feeling of safety in the water. And then that's where they start to build self-esteem, independence, fitness, and all the other things that come with knowing how to swim.
We definitely wouldn't have started Unsinkable without the Y, because where would we have it? We don't have a pool. We would have thought, oh, this is a need that the community has. These foster kids need to learn how to swim. But where would we have done it? We couldn't have done it on our own. We just had a little tiny kernel of an idea, and you made it possible.
The Y's mission aligns perfectly with our program, that the Y is here to support health, well-being of the community, and to serve the community. And this is an act of service. Our program is an act of service, and they fit in beautifully.